Hi, second grade. It's Miss Hastings. We are going to start with a number sense activity, the same what we've been doing all week with our doubles facts. So I'm going to turn my screen around and you are going to say the answer out loud. We'll just give you a few seconds in between each card. Okay, 9 plus 9. Good, 18. 4 plus 4, 8. 2 plus 2, 4. 8 plus 8, 16. 6 plus 6, 12. 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 1, 2. 7 plus 7, 14. 3 plus 3, 6. Awesome job. Now, here is our problem for the day with problem solving. I'm going to read it to you, and then you're going to pause this video and solve it on your own. Lewis had some lizards in a tank. He found 12 more lizards and put them in the tank. Now he has 19 lizards. How many lizards did Lewis start with? Let me read it one more time. Lewis had some lizards, so we don't know the beginning part yet. So that's where you're going to want to probably draw a line or a box because that's what we're going to have to figure out. Then he found 12 more. So since he's finding 12 more, we have to add to the sum. So he finds 12 more lizards and puts them in the tank, and now he has 19 lizards. So he ends with 19. How many lizards did Lewis start with? So again, you're going to write a number sentence to show how you solve the problem. And if you look back in the beginning, that sum, you're going to want to leave a blank. Then he found 12 more, so plus 12, and then our total is 19. And then tell why you solved it that way and describe another way that you could possibly solve this problem. So go ahead and pause this right now and try to work this out on your own. Okay, here is my example, and maybe yours looks similar to mine. I kind of boxed around some because that's what we have to figure out. So I set up my number sentence. Something plus 12 equals 19. So what I did is drew a number line here, and I started with 12, and I see how many spaces I have to go to get to 19. And when I counted them, it was 7. So I know that 7 here plus 12 equals 19. So I wrote my answer, 7 plus 12 equals 19. And then I showed another way to do it. If you're more visual and you like to draw out a picture, I drew my total. I drew 19 circles. Maybe these represent the lizards. And what I did is I crossed out 12. And then what I had left was 7. So I know 7 plus these 12 equals 19. Again, my answer is 7, so whatever strategy you used, hopefully you got the number 7. Now, I'm going to move over to our chart here, and we are going to talk about what is the value of a number. So I have the number 347 written here. Okay, let me zoom in on it. So 347. The 3 is in the 100 spot, which represents 300. The 4 is in the 10 spot, which represents 40. And the 7 is in the 1 spot, which represents just a single digit, 7. And so I kind of labeled my chart here. The H stands for hundreds, the T tens, and the 0, or the O is ones. So 347, and if I wanted to just look at each number and see how much it's worth, again, this word value, you have to know what place that number is in. So for instance, if I wanted to know the value of 3, since it's in the hundreds place, it is 300. It's not worth 3, it's not worth 30, it's worth 300 because it's in the hundreds place. If I wanted to know the value of the digit 4, it's in the tens place here. So the 4 actually is 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. because it is in the tens place. And then if I wanted to know the value of my 7, since it's in the ones place, it's just worth 7, not 70, not 700, because it's in the ones place. So we're going to go through some of these examples here. I have the number 184, and I have the 4 underlined. And I know, again, this is ones, tens, hundreds. Since the 4 is in the ones spot, its value is just 4. So I'm going to write a 4 on the line. Now, I have the number 453, my next example, and I have the 4 underlined in this number. Okay, again, this is the 1 spot, the tens. Okay, so this is 3, this is 50. This is in the 100 spot, so that is actually going to be worth 400. All right, again, I have the 7 underlined. This is my ones, tens, hundreds. The 7 is in the 100 spot, so it is worth 700. All right, I have the number 570. The 7 is in the 10 spot, so it is worth 70. Not 7, not 700, just 70. The number 883. The 3 is underlined. It is just the single digit because it's in the 1 spot. And then 949. I have the 9 underlined here. It's in the 100 spot, so it is going to be worth 900. So your job now is to log on to Seesaw, and you're going to complete a place value detective activity. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Read what the question's asking. It's going to be asking you maybe how much a number's worth. It might ask you a question on how to write a number. So I look forward to you guys submitting that. And if you have any questions, just please reach out to your teacher. Bye.